On the final trading day for the week, dominated by auctions by the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Debt Management Office, yields heading high. Not to talk about other issues there concerning the new petrol regime. Let's get a sense of today's debt markets as we wrap up the traded week. Fixed income trader at the UBA Group, Oladipupo Adeoye. Thank you very much. Good afternoon and welcome to the program. Okay, I guess we Mr. Oladipupo Adeoye there on the phone to talk to us about today's trading day. But of course, it's been a very interesting week. The Debt Office, 105 billion naira auction of FGN papers, the reopening of those bonds 2 days ago. And of course, the central bank very aggressive in the final this week. As far as the treasury bills auction was concerned, we're expecting the regulator to return to the market later next week with something very significant in triple digits, trying to mop up liquidity ahead of the May 23 and 24 monetary policy meetings. Let's get back to the United Kingdom, where the Bank of England, Brexit is the top issue. The central bank has warned that votes by the United Kingdom to leave the European Union will hit the economy. Mark Carney, who is the bank's governor, warned that the risk of leaving could possibly include a technical recession. Prime Minister David Cameron says the warning amounted to a very clear message on the dangers of exiting the European Union. Vote Leave campaigners have strongly criticized Mr. Carney, with one calling for his resignation. Meanwhile, the IMF chief, Christine Lagarde, today warns of housing prices, stock market problems, and a growth slowdown if Britain votes yes to leave the European Union. Let's take 1 minute to look at the electricity reform in Japan. That is one story that we're following very closely. And that story will be almost very interesting to look at as customers of utility. TEPCO, at the center of the 2011 nuclear crisis, lead defections as Japan electricity reforms kicks off. The Koyama family, living on the outskirts of Tokyo, are one of the many Japanese households who have used Japan's recent power market shakeup to show their anger at Tokyo Electric Power, the utility at the center of the 2011 nuclear crisis.
170,000 homes using the industry deregulation aimed at boosting choice and energy security to defect away from TEPCO. Yomiko Koyama, a mother of two, recently switched from TEPCO to ENEOS, an oil company and thermal power provider, after becoming wary of the risk of nuclear power in the wake of the disaster at TEPCO-operated Fukushima Daiichi power plant.
I don't want to buy electricity from a company that is operating a nuclear power plant. The deregulation of the energy market is an opportunity to purchase electricity from elsewhere, and I feel this is the same as putting in your vote for anti-nuclear energy.
Koyama lives in a small one-bedroom home without air conditioning and efforts to conserve energy with her husband and two children. She heats up her food with a steam cooker instead of using a microwave, a small but effective way to reduce daily ampere usage. She says that the stress of living near Fukushima and contaminated areas had made people conscious of energy usage and the need to share information. Sparked by the 2011 earthquake and tsunami, which highlighted problems in transferring electricity across regions and led to the sudden shutdown of nuclear reactors, the reforms are part of Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's plan to boost an economy in the doldrums. But many consumers say they know very little about the changes to the market and what it means for them, though the 2011 disaster has made them doubt nuclear is the way to go.
I wanted to ask whether or not it was okay to stick with TEPCO.
Japan has also posted explosive growth in subsidized renewable energy, particularly solar, since preferential rates were introduced in 2012. Solar now meets as much as 10% of the power demand.
We're on the program today on the business of energy in Japan. Thank you for watching, everyone, wherever you are. This is Nigeria's news leader, Channels Television, where news comes first. I am Bosin Amafai, and I'll see you again really soon after the weekend.